All right, folks, we're back with another game of TimeGuessr. And as always, if you want to play along, do jump down in the comments. There should be a pinned comment or also in the description probably a link so you can play this exact game. You can go ahead and play it right now, or you can play along with me and just improve my guesses with your own observations, however you feel. And as always, this is a super interesting picture. It looks like there's a tram car that has derailed, and everyone's gathered around to try to put it back on the rails. I don't know. Do we have any important things written on the picture? Nothing that means anything to me. So this is Voor koffie en die vanille. This strikes me as Dutch. Watergraafsmeer Central Station. It strikes me as Dutch, but I don't know if that's accurate. Theoretically, like for me, I don't think it's German. I don't think it's German language. I could be wrong about that, but like this, like the Voor, I don't think it's German, but I could be 100% incorrect about that. Dumb. It might be German. Who knows? But I'm gonna go Dutch. It could, in my mind, it's either Dutch or Danish. But no, I think it's Dutch. The Doms make me think it's Dutch. Do we go Rotterdam? Do we go Amsterdam? Do we go to The Hague? I'm going to go with the most basic option. We're going to jump right into central Amsterdam, next to the Sex Museum. Watergraafsmeer. Like, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of point of me searching around, I don't think. I'm just gonna throw it in here. Somewhere. Now we need to get a year. What do we think here? I think this is... That guy's wearing a uniform. I was gonna say like pre-World War II. I'm thinking either 20s or 30s. But there's a bunch of dudes here not wearing hats. Which apparently, according to what I've been told, was not a thing until well after World War II. So are we like in the 50s or 60s here? Is there anything that would tell us we're not in the 50s or 60s? This is some kind of soup or something being advertised. There are a lot of guys not wearing hats. There's a guy in a uniform. So I've revised my guess just based on that. Either early 60s, late 50s. I'm going to go I'm going to leave it right on the basic. It starts on 1962. We're leaving it on 1962. I have no idea. You tell me in the comments. It was 1948. Okay, it was much earlier. But I was in the right town, just a different part of town. People attempting to move a derailed tram back onto the tracks in Amsterdam after it collided with a garbage truck. Interesting. So I was right about it being a derailed tram. And I was right about the city it was in as well. I'm happy about that. I'm not so happy about my guess on the time, the year. 1948. It was post-World War II. So my initial thought was wrong no matter what. I just overcorrected too far in the other direction. But there we go. First one in the books, less than 7,000 points. Not a good start. Not a good start. Okay. If you are wanting to play on your own, now would be a good time to pause the video and go ahead and play this round, if you have not already, while I start looking around. Okay. 4 kilo. Kazanchis, Mexico. Megan. I think that Mexico could be very misleading. Might be wrong, but I don't think we're in Mexico. TTR Car Rental Company 251. This is much more modern than I thought. At gmail.com. Oh, I just can't read this URL. So we are in a fairly modern, like relatively speaking, modern time period. This writing is confusing me, I'm not gonna lie. What is this? Zodiac Optics. The script makes me think possibly 4G LTE. Okay. Addis Ababa. Oh, I know where this is. I know where this is. The information is there. Okay. I say I know where this is. I know roughly. Okay, Addis Ababa, to me it is Ethiopia, right? Is it not? I'm not seeing it anywhere, which makes me think I'm wrong. I thought oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. All right. So my initial thought when I saw like all the cars and obviously the people in the front here and kind of like the license plate, like just from first glance, I was like, oh, this strikes me as it could be African or Southeast Asia. But then when I saw the script, I don't know, I was unaware that this type of a script was used anywhere in Africa. And I was like, oh, I may be way off here. But turns out I was on the right track to begin with. Okay. So we're talking 4G. So this is like at the earliest something. Excuse me. My throat is kind of froggy right now. What does that say? Romina. I thought I saw something that said Romania. I was like, what? All right. Seems like a fairly main street. But who knows, man? I think if I zoom out. All right. I think we're going to go somewhere in here. And as far as a guess goes, let's just quickly look around. But my thought is no earlier than 2015. Maybe 2014. I know 4G was a thing before that. It's just, I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting. 2014, 15. I could be very wrong. Do I see anything that might sway me one way or another? The Mexico right there is a real red herring. Could take you in a wrong direction real fast. MoneyGram. Do these guys... Oh, there's AirPods right there. When were AirPods a thing? I don't remember. The smartphone looks very smart. Okay, I think I'm gonna go 2018. That's what I'm feeling right now. 2018. I don't know what else to think about this, so we're just going to throw it down. And it was 2 years later. It was 20. Oh, they're wearing masks. They're wearing masks. Why did I not think? Oh, idiot. The masks are a dead giveaway. It's got to be 2020 or later. Oh my goodness. How did I overlook that? Oh well. There we go. Location was quite good. It was just a few streets over. Total's not bad, but it could have been better. I should have guessed 2020 because I was leaning earlier, so if I would have paid attention and clocked the mask, like everyone is wearing masks. Look, not everyone, but there's a lot of masks around. I would have been like, oh, this has to be at least COVID time. So I was leaning earlier. I would have probably stuck at 2020. I might have gone 21, but oh, that was dumb. People wearing face masks on the streets of Addis Ababa. I'm probably saying that wrong. During the COVID-19 pandemic. Oh my goodness. I really blew that one. That was dumb. That was real dumb. But we move on. We move forward. Okay, this is a cool picture. I really like this. As I said, as I always say, or when I remember, if you want to play this on your own, do pause right now. And I'm going to go ahead and dive in. This strikes me as 70s, early 70s. Mid 70s maybe. These look like real kind of hippie types. But where are we at? Dovomo for men. Hebrew Publishing Company. Okay, Paris something. Kleins of Monticello? Kleins of Monticello? Where's Monticello? I thought I thought I was gonna read Montecito, and I'm like, I know that's in California. Children's wear. Entrance. The corner 105 Orchard Street. 105 Orchard Street. Where the heck is Monticello, man? I really don't know. Oh. I could really blow this, you know? I'm pretty confident it's in the US, but it might not be. It might not be. This looks like a very American car here. This also looks like a very American car to me. So that's why I think we're in the US. Kleins of Monticello. Monticello. The only Monticello I can think of, isn't that the name of like Thomas Jefferson's house? But this is not, that's not where this is. That's in the countryside of Virginia. This is some city. Are we on the West Coast? Are we on the East Coast? Are we in Chicago? Come on. Is there no... 105 Orchard Street. Where are you guys at? Tell me. Tell me. Okay. I'm feeling mid-70s with this. I could be wrong. We're going to go 75. I think we're in the US. Are we on the East Coast? Are we on the West? Are we like New York? Or are we like LA, San Francisco? That's basically what I'm between. The Hebrew Publishing Company. I'm going to go New York. I'm going to go New York. Upper East Side. There we go. Let's go. Throw it down. Oh, we were close. The year was 1980, though. It was even later. So it's not even a great result. It's only 8,700 points. But, hey. It's in the East Village, I see. Gotcha. Alright, there we go. I think I did okay for not having any idea where it was. But here we go with another. Okay, this is a fascinating picture. This is a window. Oh, okay. This guy's going to town on some kind of horn there. Alright, if you do want to play on your own, as always, do pause. I'm going to dive in. I think this has got to be Greece somewhere, right? Based on this writing. That looks like Greek script to me. Which then, of course, leads me directly towards Athens. But for a year? What are we going for a year here? Of course, it could be anywhere in Greece, but there's nothing to me that's telling me, oh, this has to be one location or another. What do we have for a year? Is this 80s? Is this 70s? Is this early? It's not earlier than that, surely. I think we're looking at early 80s. That's my guess. It looks like this guy's wearing a polo shirt of some kind, which seems like a slightly more modern thing, but I don't know. I'm going to go 1983. I really have no clue. This guy looks slightly like Johnny Cash, which is neither here. Wait a second. Is this a date? 88? Is it 1988? We're going to update our guess based on that. If that has led me astray, I'm going to be real sad. But we're going to go for it. We are going to go for it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. We're going to dive right ahead on this. It is 1988. A Greek gypsy musician, it's nowhere near Athens, playing at the Feast of the Assumption, a Christian celebration to celebrate the Virgin Mary's bodily ascent to heaven. All right. Almost 9,200 points, so that's cool. I mean, yeah, there's nothing to tell me, is this Athens or not? Like, I can't see a building, I can't see anything. It's just a window. I guess maybe if I could read Greek, I would have some clue, but I don't know. It's way up in northern Greece, but that's all right. Do I have a name of a town here? No, the description doesn't tell us the name of a town, but that's all right. We're going to fly forward into the next round. That was a good recovery round there. So yeah. Let's see what we can do here. We have a chance to put up a nice score. This is another interesting old picture. Once again, if you want to play this on your own, do pause. We're going to go ahead and dive in. Okay, there we go. We're back in Norway. There have been a decent number of Norwegian Bennett's Tourist Bureau Norwegian pictures in the game. Okay. Olaf Lorentzen Hansker. Toria Terrace. So clearly this is some important person in their carriage, maybe royal or something. Alright, everyone here is waving hats and stuff. The women are also wearing hats. It looks like very, to me, 1920s style hats, maybe. Yeah, look at these ladies in their hats. I think this is in the 20s. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to go with it. Let's see here. I think we're in Oslo. Let's go ahead. We're going to go downtown Oslo. Centrum. There's the city hall. This is a long street. That's a royal palace there. We're going to throw it on this street here. And we're going to say 1923. There we go. We're just going to go, man. This is a little bit quicker game than I usually play, but we're on. That's 1926. It was 3 years later. We're on the right street. It was just a little too far up. There we go. Roald Amundsen waving to cheering crowds on Karl Johans Gate in Oslo following his return from the historic 1926 North Pole expedition aboard the airship Norge. The expedition made him the first person to reach both poles. Very interesting. We got almost 9,600 points, so that was a very good round. Good way to close out the game. We should be around 43,000 again, I think. 44,000, okay. We definitely improved over our last game. There we go, man. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button. Jump down in the comments. If you played along, let me know your score, what you saw that I missed, and if you just watched along, even if you didn't play along, also tell me, what things did you notice that I glossed over? It's always interesting to hear from you guys. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you are subscribed. I will see you in the next one, and you have an absolutely outstanding day.